Hi everybody, it's Sally from Sallystampers. Thank you for joining me today. I can't believe I'm at the end of the month again already. Where does the time go? Seriously, it just flies by. So my final video for September is this Pansy Petals gift bag. Now it's a teeny little gift bag. I love this DSP and I've hardly used this as another one that I've not used much of. But yeah, a cute little gift bag. It has just this little chocolate bar in that I think would sit nicely on, you know, somebody's little desk as a little thank you, or again, another favour item, anything like that, parties. And they're really simple to make. I've obviously used the in colour jewels here as well, just to pick out that colour. But yeah, and it's super easy and it shows off two sides of the DSP too. So it's perfect. So to make this cute little bag, you need some DSP that is 4.5 by 5 3/4, 11.5 by 13.4. On the short side, we're going to score at half an inch and 3.5. And on the long side, we're going to score at 2 1/8, 2 5/8, 4 3/4, and 5 1/4. And in centimetres, that will be, short side centimetres 1 9, long side centimetres 5.2, 6.2, 11.4 and 12.4. Okay, so we are going to fold and burnish our score lines, and I've now realised that my DSP is running the wrong way, so that has made me a little sad, but that'll teach me. And then you have a thin and a wider panel. So the thin panel you will fold as normal. The large panel you're actually going to fold back on itself, because that is the panel that's showing that pretty second side of the DSP. So without further ado, I'm going to adhere. No, I'm not. Ignore me. Right, I'm going to cut this bottom section first. I've done this back to front and I'm really frustrated because my thin is usually on the right, so I don't quite know what I've done here. But anyway, so I'm going to cut that section away, and we're going to cut this thin section away here. I don't know why that is to the left, but anyway. So that is that part. We are then going to adhere this bit down here. This is the top panel. So I'm going to fold it over and then give it some of that. And then I also want to just reinforce these parts, because when you then come to adhere the bag together, this becomes a little bit tricky. It's a little bit harder. There's one just there. Okay, then we're going to add adhesive onto this strip here. And this can apply to any sized gift bag really. It doesn't have to be a teeny tiny one. You can fold the tops over on any of the bags to give them the sort of the showing off of two sides, if you like, of the DSP. So fold that there, and there is your little tiny gift bag all ready to pop your chocolate in. But we need to put our ribbon on. So I have got, going to go with the same one here. So Evening Evergreen. So I've not really measured the sizes. You could probably go with about 6 inches per handle. I would advise that you measure the ribbon for your handles to get them both the same size. I then have my trusty crocodile, which, am I going to be able to do this? Actually, I can do it. So I'm doing it back to front in terms of I'm going to punch it this way, because I can't get the whole of this inside. So I'm going to punch it from the inside out and just hope that they're somewhere close to equal. Okay, tie a knot in one end, and again this is sort of where it all becomes fiddly. So push the knot as far to the end as you can. I'm hoping that that isn't going to be too small and pop through. Now I'll tell you a little funny tale. When I was making this one, I was actually on the phone to my mum, and she was chatting away, telling me all different things, and I was then chatting to her, and we were having a discussion. And when I came, and I said to her, I said, I really need to concentrate on what I'm doing. And she said, why? What have you done? And I said, well, I've tied a knot in this end before I threaded it through. She said, well, that's not very clever, is it? And I said, no, it really isn't. So I cut that one and did it again, still on the phone to my mum, and guess what? Yes, you guessed, I did it a second time. I mean, how ridiculous can it be that you make one mistake and then you do exactly the same thing again? I said to her, I'm not talking to you and crafting at the same time, because I just clearly can't do it. So yeah, that was my crazy little tale. So again, pushing this as close to the edge as I can, and that gives you, yeah, a nice little loop. And then we're going to just repeat the same with this one, and then you just need to add your sentiment, really. Again, get that knot right to the end, feed it through. So yeah, maybe I just shouldn't talk when I do my tutorials here. But then I don't seem to make mistakes, but that's possibly because I'm talking about what I'm doing and not something totally unrelated. I'm sure you've all done the same thing many, many a time. It's easily done. Okay. Right. Oh my goodness. Come on now. There we go. That's that one. Okay. Right to the end again. And then there we have it. So at least now my ribbons are the same length. I didn't show you this before, but yeah, look. And that was also while I was on the phone to my mother, so I'm going to completely blame her for all of this. And then I just need my little sentiment here. I've still got Pansy Patch. I'm going with the thank you, which is just there. Oops. And I'm going to stamp this one in Pale Papaya to pick out that lovely DSP up there. Don't think I need, oh, it's very, not very bright, is it? But it's okay. Put that away, that out the way, that out the way. Give this a trim. So I don't need all of that there. I'm going to take a little bit off the top and the bottom too, because I don't need a huge piece of card for that sentiment there. And then stick that one onto this piece of, I'm going to be really naughty and just handball that bit. Oh my goodness, this is going to go wrong, isn't it? I'm going to use my trimmer. I need a little bit more off because I'm not completely happy with that. There we go, that's better. Adhesive on there, adhesive, oops. Oh, now that could just, see, look, that was made for it, wasn't it? All of that random cutting just made for it. A couple of our lovely sticky dimensionals on the back. My lovely jewels. Where's that gone? So I'm going to use, do you know, I'm still going to go with these ones, I think. Go with the Evening Evergreen. Just on the corners there. Pop that on the front of your bag. And there you are. Hey presto, you are finished. There you go. Thanks for joining me. Even though I've been crazy today, I think I'm delirious. Have a great day. Speak to you all very soon. Bye.